I hope you're all doing good. I finally figured out how to work my mic, and I hope it's working right now. This will be a great thing for me because I'm just a one person doing the filming and talking and all that, and then I do my own editing, of course, too. But this way, when I'm sitting out in the garden and I'm talking, sometimes I don't think to speak up a little bit, and I know you can't hear me because I see it on the videos too. So I'm hoping that this solves that problem. I'm feeling better. Oh, thank goodness. Today I have better energy, which is big. I can deal with some congestion and stuff like that. I can't deal with being tired all the time. It drives me nuts that I can't do things. But we did have some cold weather, and I covered up. Was able to get out here and get this covered up. I didn't cover up the tomatoes. Of course, they got zapped. So I just sold myself 14 more tomato plants, so that's fine. I hate for something to not get done, but I just wasn't feeling very well, and I just covered what I knew I didn't have any more of. I think I have status seed left, but I don't think I have gomphrena seed left. And I covered up the things that I would have to reseed or replace, Anyway, I let these go because I have plenty of happy tomato plants in the greenhouse. Even though it's not heated, it does very well keeping them alive. It got down to, I slept in a little later today, and I think it got down to 29 or 27 or 29 in here or something. But I have buds on my tomato plants in here. They're very happy. They just look happy. They look vibrant, and look at the blooms on that pepper plant. Isn't that crazy? Everything is doing very well in the greenhouse. I did put buckets over some of the new seedlings that came up, like the cosmos and the zinnias that I planted. I just brought everything in here. Look at the dahlias. Oh, they love it in here. It's dripping. There's so much condensation in here. It's wonderful. But look at this. Oh, new growth from the dahlias. And my dahlias from Eden Brothers should be here Monday. And I hope they didn't forget about my other order. I may have to call them and make sure they seen that I had another dahlia that I had bought too. So, and if they don't have it, then I'll just trade it for something else. That's all. Things do need to be a little bit watered in here because these are just growing beautifully. The stems are getting sturdier and stronger. The alyssum is growing along with these geraniums. Yeah, I'm having a little problem talking today. I need to get some water and some things, so let me see if I can do this real quick to the ones I can see right now. Look out, Simba, don't get wet. It's like 55 degrees outside, but it's like 86 in here. So it's pretty warm when the sun gets to it. That sun comes around and it's warm, warm, warm. I was hoping that the tomatoes would be okay out there, but they just weren't. I think I had put my hoops in the shed, and I was running around trying to find them, and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna put this sheet over the plant cover over everything, and hopefully it'll be okay. That Brussels sprout's coming up quick. I'll give it a little drink. Drinky drink. Thirsty, thirsty. I'll get these in a little bit, but let's go around. I kind of decided, as long as my husband says it's okay. Come on, Simba, let's go on out. You gonna go in there too? It's nice and warm. I'm gonna shut it a little bit. There you go. Okay. Oh, I didn't take a look at the at the rhubarb, but there's the cherry branch. It's doing good. The cherry bush. There's the rhubarb. It's doing fine. The strawberries, they still have some nice blooms on them. I think they'll be okay, I hope. Of course, the lettuce, they don't mind a little cold weather. Lilies don't mind it either. And the Rudbeckia, the black-eyed Susan's all good. The potatoes, pretty much a lot of them came up. They got zapped a little bit, but they're all right. Time for planting potatoes here is March 17th. So they'll be fine. The salvia is okay, I think. I do have a lot more salvia, so if some of them fail or melt, then I'll get them. Look at the Sweet William. These will be blooming out before too long. I can't wait to see some color in the garden. And the new dianthus, it's doing fine. It doesn't mind a little cooler weather. Snapdragons, which I believe they are, they're doing okay. I'm going to take this cover off for today, and then we'll see what the temp's going to be. Oh yeah, even the sunflowers, look at that, they're doing real good. Come on, Simba, get out of there. Simba, come on, you ornery cat. Kitties are so ornery. They are a mess. That is for sure. Let's see what they look like. Oh, the status looked really good. He didn't get hurt. Of course, this, I didn't unfold this completely, so it's got like, I don't know, 1, 2, 4 layers at least of cover. The asters, and I want to see I'd like to see the gomphrena. Oh yes, it's all doing good. It's all doing good. It looks a little sad. I don't like to keep it covered too long because they like to have the sun. Oh, they might have got frosted a little bit. Oh well, we hope that they come back and is okay. I'm gonna pull this out and I'll just redo it later this afternoon or the early evening. the, see if I can pull that out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a Gomphrena. I hope it's going to be okay. I don't think we have any freezing temperatures at night for a while. My husband seems to think it might. So I might have to cover him again, but it's no big deal. I'm getting to feeling better, so it's not a big deal. I'll just put this out here. All right, well, let's go around and look real quick. Oh, I got something to show you too. Oh, I killed my heuchera. You know why? They say do not cut them back. Do not prune heuchera. And that's what I did, and that's what ended up being dead. So I'll have to go get me another. I'll get me another one. I'll just leave that in that pot. Who knows? By some miracle, it might come back. And I did look up the ostrich fern astilbe. It likes shade to partial shade. So where I had it was fine. If it doesn't come up, then it's nothing to do with me. But I put it here where the hibiscus is. I'm going to pull it back up, poor thing. I'm going to pull it back up. It's still bare roots. And I'm going to put it back where I had it. Maybe off to the side a little more. So, anyway, got to use our new shower today. I needed one. I was so sick. I was so tired. I hadn't had a shower for a couple days. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. I was tired, you know, and I got to take a shower this morning in there. It's a nice shower, real nice shower. My bunny tail grass is starting to stand up. So it's starting to stand up more. It's going to be fine. Look at all the gladiolas. And this is a stilbe here. It's a mix. And I'm thinking about bringing this garden out a little more. Because the not the ranunculus. Oh, I know what it is. Doggone it. I'll put it up. It's so ridiculous. I can't think. Well, the hostas doesn't mind having shade. The hostas don't mind being in the shade. But like sun, it likes sun, and in here it's not going to get the sun like it needs. And I think bringing it out in here would be so much better for it. It would get enough sun, I think, so it can grow and be pretty. But I'll think about it. I'll know what it is. So I was thinking of extending this because I do have some other flowers that I need to plant direct seed. I'm not sure I'll have enough room in my other gardens, so I'll make room up here. And because this has 4 hostas, I believe, in it. Let's see. Oh yeah, it has one up back there, it has one up here, one back there, and one up here. So there are like 2 on each side. And then I have Charaspes. This is not a flower, it's a weed. Looks kind of pretty, but okay. Here we go. Here. This is pretty full, and I might want to put in, it has Corospis and tall grass. It's not real tall. It might get tall now that it's got more sun. But I have 3 Corospis along the back, and a Corospis here and a Corospis there, because I just love them. They are like a, you know, I love it. Just the blooms, they're on such a, they're dancing in the wind, and I just love it. I love them, and as long as you keep cutting the blooms, cutting them off, they keep going. They'll go all season if you just keep the blooms cut. LaGuardia is coming up good, and I don't think it got hurt any. I did cover the patients with the buckets, containers, and let's see. So in here, I have my hellebores. They are both doing just fine. This one's starting to come out a lot more. And then I have asters in here, and I hope they do okay. I have a host over here. I should have one over here somewhere, but I don't think it grew very well. So I have a primrose, and I did put seed down in here, but it hasn't come up yet. And then the columbine, the sedum, and the alyssum seed is growing. The bleeding hearts are doing just fine. And the pennies, yeah, everything is doing just fine. I will have more lavender to put through here. I think that might be what I'll do, is just put the lavender through here. And then I'm going to bring this out a little more for a little more space, and put some low to the ground flowers in there, nothing real tall. And we have a Corospis, a lily, and mums, chrysanthemums. And now we've got 2 chrysanthemums. Then we'll spread. They get pretty. And of course our pretty cactus that has the most beautiful yellow desert roses on them when they bloom, but they only last for a day or 2. But they're like, some will grow and then they'll die, and then some more will grow and die, some will grow and die. The lilac bush, I figured the blooms would be spent, and they may not last much longer since it got real cold. But oh, they smell so pretty. They smell so pretty. This is a very old lilac bush. It's been here for several years, since my husband moved here in '92, and it's been beautiful every year. So I think that's all I have to show you. I did want to tell you about the heuchera. They say do not cut it back, just let it do its thing. It will come back on its own. So that was a big mistake I did. And other than that, we're doing well. And I have onions that I planted in a tray that I'm hoping that if these don't make it, then those will. And then I decided to put the garlic behind the tomato plants, and I haven't done that yet. I do have some red potatoes to put in, and I have some hibiscus, some phacelia to direct sow, cosmos. My dahlia tubers are coming. It's just going to be a beautiful mix, just a beautiful mix. even with the baby's breath and the status, and it's just going to be beautiful. I know it will be. All right, you guys, you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.